The United Nations says zoonotic diseases which jump from animals to humans are increasing. The UN says they'll continue to do so unless action is taken to protect wildlife and preserve the environment.
We were warned that the current pandemic was not a matter of if, but when. And it's a human failing that we predict, but we do not prepare. So now we must become more proactive to avoid another pandemic, and we must address zoonotic diseases.
Experts say the majority of new emerging infectious diseases come from animals due to increasing interaction between humans, animals and the environment. Ebola, the West Nile virus and SARS, they all started in animals and made the jump to humans. Epidemiologists say bats were probably the source of COVID-19. The UN report blames the rise in these diseases on high demand for animal protein, unsustainable agricultural practices and climate change.
The key thing to understand about diseases like COVID-19 is that they do not emerge out of nowhere. They are not unpredictable events like earthquakes or asteroid hits. Instead, they are predictable consequences of the ever-intensifying interactions among humans, animals, and the natural world. The bad news is that these interactions are increasing for many reasons: population growth, income growth, greater urbanization, and spreading human encroachments on the natural world.
The report says most efforts to control zoonotic diseases have been reactive rather than proactive. Even before COVID-19, 2 million people died from zoonotic diseases every year, mostly in poorer countries. The report says in the last 2 decades alone, zoonotic diseases have caused economic losses of more than $100 billion. This doesn't include the cost of the current pandemic, which is expected to reach $9 trillion over the next few years. Experts say that the COVID-19 outbreak was highly predictable. They urge governments to invest in public health, farm sustainability, and over-exploitation of wildlife and reduce climate change or risk the possibility of future pandemics.